Oh my goodness.
Jump scare.
Oh, jump scare.
I'll jump on the line. Alright, that one person is me.
Nice, welcome
Thank you.
in. Oh, there's someone. Hey, from Wisconsin.
Hello.
How you doing? Welcome to our late night stream. We were
Yes.
out of town today, so we're streaming now. What were you gonna do?
I don't know. I was gonna do something.
Oh,
Thank you.
Five. Nice. So how's everyone doing tonight?
Kiki. Such a sweet baby.
5 a.m. London.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. It's what? 8:48 p.m. here. We're up late tonight.
It's not late.
Or we're gonna be up late tonight. Because it just depends on when the newspapers get done. We do a little paper route as a side gig. And it's kind of random when they're done making the newspaper bundles. Sometimes we'll get a message at 7 p.m. Sometimes it's not till like 10:30. We're like, how many papers are you making this week, bro?
We also have the After Dark paper to go with it. I think it's 4 bundles. I think that's what you said.
Oh, not bad. We've taken those ginormous things before. Oh, no, I did do that right. Awesome. Good.
Kiki Chanel. Kiki Chanel.
She's part of our foster litter.
Doing good. We're just getting on to the stream late. But yeah, we here and we're doing like a catch up Q&A, whatever you guys want to ask. We went from 8 to 3, so maybe there'll be more people in here.
Oh, 6? Wow.
Oh, it jumped up.
Numbers. It's kind of random, like, who's gonna be on at this point, so, like, it'll be kind of a random stream.
Switching headaches are brutal. This is Kane, by the way.
Hey.
I just updated.
Oh, nice. I think mine's still accurate. I am working on making a mask that is going to look like a geometric deer skull, but with fangs. And there was no pattern for what we wanted to make. So we are just freehanding the whole thing, and so far, so good, honestly. Like, we've got the top of the snout and the first eye socket. And then we're going to have some panels going. That way, then we'll have the back panels, then we'll have the jaw. It's gonna be super cool. It's just 3D printing with yarn.
Wait, what level battery are we?
72 battery.
Sounds good. That means I can unplug this and plug in my phone.
Good. Something on the lens.
Maybe, I don't know. There's this line at the top. I don't know if it's on. Let's see.
Doesn't look like it.
No, it doesn't. It must just be my iPad. Don't know why that would be, but alright.
Weird.
Oh, you like the phone case? Thank you. Max picked it out. But yeah, we're just vibing and cruising. We're gonna pick up some papers tonight and then deliver them tomorrow. And then we have a 4-day weekend. They gotta go back to work.
It's giving off.
Well, that's nice.
Oh, retail.
And then we work at 5 a.m. on Black Friday. I'm not excited about that. Do you like Sonic the Hedgehog? Have not watched, played, or looked at it nearly enough to have a decision on that.
Sonic looks fun. But yeah, again, we haven't played it either. Well, I think we played like some sort of mini game on like PS2 when we were a kid. Or it might have been one of those like joystick games. One of those weird knockoff things. It was fun though.
How is everybody in here tonight? There's technically only 4 people because I'm one of those quote-unquote 5. I get it. It's a late night. If you guys do end up liking the stream, though, it increases the volume of people that come in, generally speaking. At least that's what I've noticed. No, you cannot jump on the windowsill with your cone of shame on.
Man's wearing the cone of shame because he no longer has testicles.
Ludo, it's not happening, sir. Ludo. Ludo, my son. Let me see if I can swap. Yeah. Oh, he was facing the wall. Ludo, come here. Ludo.
I'll get him.
Yeah, he was facing the wall and trying to get up on the windowsill, but that's
Buddy. Buddy.
Come here, son. Come here, son. I got you. Come here, buddy. My cone of shame, baby. You're okay.
We kept licking. We're trying to lick, so no. Not having a boyo.
The holidays aren't bad this time of year for us, at least. I don't know about you guys.
A little bit. Like this year, we've been pretty dissociated from everything, so the year has just kind of been floating by, and we're like, oh, it's the end of November now. Last time I really checked, it was August, so it's been kind of wild.
Sir, you want to see out the window? You can see out the window. You cannot get your cone off, though. It's not happening. Just be careful. Okay. Alright.
He made it to a windowsill. He's having.
We got new headphones. They are very nice. They are very sensory appropriate. Grinding tools.
And noise cancellation is great for when you're overwhelmed.
Yeah, they're like this bluish, purpley color. They're blue, but they kind of look purple in certain lightings.
Almost.
Ludo. You're okay, just lay down. Just lay down, relax. Just lay down. So
You got too much height, bro. You need a calming tree or something?
he hates the cone.
His me from this circular prison.
Alright, 8 people in here. Cool.
Welcome in, y'all.
Y'all could do us a favor and like the live stream. It reaches more people that way. As proven by it going from 3 to 8.
Oh, dang.
Like,
yeah, that is true.
Yeah, like we're not just saying, you know, like the live because we want likes. That's not it at all. Honestly, you don't have life. You don't like the live. But it does help us get more people into the live stream. I don't know. What's your system been up to?
A lot of moving still. Nothing's been moving around. What is things that I can talk about? What have we done in the past week? I don't even remember. Oh man. Dissociation caught on camera. Crap, I forgot.
Ilya.
Oh, Ilya's been a hot mess lately. But we're stabilizing her. So she has a really interesting story. She started out looking kind of like this wolf with like scratched out eyes basically. And she's kind of transformed over the years and over multiple fusions to kind of look something closer to a dragon, but not quite actually. And usually she's the one who does most of our driving. And like, yeah, she's a very emotional part, but does sometimes front. Like she didn't used to be able to speak, but she gained that ability a couple of years ago. But during times of like stress and stuff, she can just stop talking for like weeks at a time.
You just need to relax.
Right now is kind of one of those times. But
have a good night.
Yeah, good night. Dorian has been trying to help her. We've been like having a team effort this because she was getting a little chaotic again. Not ideal. Oh, we did see a new therapist though. We got a new therapist and she does seem cool. And our next appointment is on December 2nd. So it's not like I have to wait months in between appointments anymore. So I'm very happy about that. We need it.
Our system has just been a whole myriad of different complex situations taking place due to Sorrel coming into our system, inner worlds, coming from the Veil, sir. And so Sorrel came out of the Veil, and things have kind of just been insanity since he's came out of the Veil. Lucif is plotting things. The guard is rearing up. We've got wraiths guarding something that we have no clue what they're guarding. And interpersonationships that are just like kind of insanity to me. For me, I've just been frequenting like bars basically. Just chilling out with people and having a good old time and watching Fat Dragon go places and do things and like, all right, kids. The Veil is the portion of our system that most people would consider their void, except for our Veil is an actual place, and it's not a void. It's a place where altars generally go to decompress without having to go dormant. And so you go into the veil and you remember everything from outside the veil, but once you come out of the veil, you don't remember what happened inside the veil, but you still reap benefits of what's going on in the veil. Yeah, it's a nice alternative to having altars just completely go dormant. But there's a whole fiasco going on over there apparently, and Sorrel came out of the veil and is apparently one of the people who can remember what happens in the veil and has been, I wouldn't say wreaking havoc, but just kind of like perking people's curiosity. And as the saying goes, curiosity killed the cat. So people have been getting into fights and getting into trouble in weird, random ways. So it's kind of just been a crazy time for Urstum. Hello.
Hello. Welcome in. I have other projects that I should definitely be crocheting, but
Ludo, don't end a life.
he can't see where he's going. It's not his fault. He only has one eye.
Basically, Veil is becoming fight or argument club, sounds like. No, the people coming out of the Veil are the ones that are fighting. The people going into the Veil are totally fine. There is just a lot of stuff going on in the Veil. I don't know the logistics. Sorrel does. I don't know the logistics of everything. But, Sorrel said there's a dragon that they captured, and now we have more elven altars lurking in the veil, waiting to make their appearance, and I don't know what to say to that. But yeah, I don't know. There's a dragon in the veil, and then there's elvish people in the veil, and there are a lot of nuances that I don't completely know about because I am not one of the let's say important altars as far as knowledge goes. They're crocheting a, what is it?
It's a gold mask. It's gonna be a deer skull. So far I've got the eye sockets and the very top of the snout. Very excited for this. I should be crocheting something else.
Glad you could make it in.
Yeah. Gotta be working on my Secret Santa gift soon. I think I want to make a little Goku figurine for my coworker because he loves Dragon Ball Z. And the head will twist up and he'll be a stash jar.
Favorite animes? I cannot speak on that one in particular.
What's our favorite anime? Lately we've been on a Junji Ito kick. We've been digging those horror animes.
The one that we watched the most recently was Delicious in Dungeon. Delicious in Dungeon. Feels like a D&D.
It really does.
Ludo, you're gonna have to learn to live with it. I cut the cone part shorter for him. Not so much that he can groom himself, but enough that he can actually see.
That might be good for him.
Got passed over for another job, and again, no communication. Yet companies don't have to, but I'd rather not learn by going on their app and seeing the job no longer offered.
Right.
Yeah, we hate that too.
Like Indeed, they don't even tell you if you don't get the job. They're like, oh, the job's just not there anymore, and you're like, thanks for telling me, bro.
It's not happening, Ludo.
He's trying to go out the door, the closed door, with his cone on. It's a young man.
Oh my goodness.
You should have gotten him one of those soft cones off of Amazon preemptively.
Yeah. He'll be okay though. He'll learn to live with it. It's just for a few more days till he's no longer a bleeding risk.
Fair. A rite of passage, bro.
I especially hate it when it's a small business. I don't need Walmart or Starbucks to tell me really that I'm not hired, but a small business I would appreciate it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What really has me peeved this time is I did the interview and was getting moved to the next part, and they never contacted me again after promising to. That's rough. That happened to us at Petco. I think it was Petco. Yeah. That happened to us at Petco. We were applying to be just a sales rep, and they wanted us for dog training, and then they just they said, okay, we'll contact you for the next portion. It was really great talking to you, and we're like, cool. And then they were just like, never contacting again. So we get that 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you can drink water.
Yeah, you can still drink with the cone. We're good.
Our job is going really well. We have been, so our job is to improve electronic sales for Fred Meyers. We're a third-party company, and we're in a pilot program currently. And week after week, we've been number one. We've won every single competition that have put in front of us. We won the $100. We won a power bank and a pet tag, like a pet tile tag. We should be getting that next week, possibly.
God, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, and
That's
then
amazing.
and then this week we were the first one to get 10, and we actually got 10 all-state replacement plans in a work shift, and I think that put us at, let's see, we got 1 the first day, 3 the second day, 5. So 9 plus 12 is 21. 21 protection plans in a week. That is insanity.
Oh, man, you're killing it.
And so we have been number one in our job, and it's pretty great, honestly. Like, we've been recognized for our hard work before. Most jobs just don't want with us, and so like eventually they just decide that we're not worth it, I guess. But this job, we're actually excelling at what we're doing, and it's pretty great. And it's like, we have no manager managing us other than through text messages, and we're doing a beautiful time, a beautiful work, I guess. I don't know. We're excelling at our job for once, though, and that feels nice. It feels nice to have one thing that we're doing good. protecting the world one plan at a time.
Yes.
We're gonna give our store 2 more protection plans for our headphones because they have the rotating things, and I guess a lot of times those will break first on these types of headphones, so we definitely want to protect our headphone purchases. Kiki we might keep. We're undecided at this point.
Right, she's so cute.
She's wonderful. She's a cutie. She yells at us. She loves cuddles. She was playing earlier and I just grabbed her up for cuddle time and she just calmed down and was just like, oh, okay, love you. Hello.
Welcome in.
But yeah, so it's pretty nice being able to do a good job at our job. It's good to see you too. We're just kind of vibing tonight. We got a late live stream because we had to go over the hill to a different town, then come back, and we were gonna live stream earlier in the day at like 2 or 3, but unfortunately we had to go out of town and then back. So it's a little late, but you know, better late than never. And we promised to do 1 live stream a week, and we plan to stick to that.
Best of our abilities.
We might miss a week here and there, but we're going to be pretty solidly here. And once we get our art room fixed up and our filming studio area done, we'll be providing more content via actual videos instead of live streams.
It's coming along.
Yes.
She had to rearrange our entire house because we had to move out of our bedroom and up onto the same floor kitchen and laundry room is. Because our bedroom was basically in the basement before this. And the stairs were high-key killing us.
Yeah.
It was bad. And especially with our joints being the way they are. They've been getting worse. Oh, we got more medical testing done. Apparently we popped up for some autoimmune stuff. Like, bruh. Why?
I wonder if that's the flare-up from our allergic bumps.
Autoimmune?
Yeah. Because
You might have it too. Who knows?
Well, it doesn't always mean you have an autoimmune disease. It just means that your immune system is flaring up. And so it could just be like our immune system's being angsty because we've had these allergy bumps for a while.
Maybe.
Grumpy. Grumpy. Angsty immune system go brrr.
Isn't that the truth, though? Oh my god.
What else have we been doing? Working, therapy. We got a little retro game stick. That would be fun to play on stream at some point.
Oh my god, I have to show the people Pepsi Man if we do that.
We could totally do that while we're waiting for the paper. Yeah.
Maybe.
And then I can just, I've got pride yarn. Nice.
That's bomb.
And then I could read off comments and you can be like, Pepsi Man!
Pepsi Man. If not this stream, then next stream.
These paper people are getting later and later.
They are. Like, I'm making such good progress on this mask right now, I don't want to put down my stuff.
You're good.
Like, look at that, I've already got part of another plane done.
Yeah, you're good.
So excited for this thing.
We should be asleep and brain go That's a mood.
This is technically a mask for an altar because he has a skull for a face. and we like to crochet things for each other. We should make a video where we just show all the things we've crocheted for each other, because we've made some really cool pieces.
Right.
Like Ilya's hood that we never wear, or the tooth hood that we never wear.
Or the scarf that we made you with all your colors that you never wear.
I could wear it now, because this haircut kind of requires us to wear scarves.
Hope the immune system stuff goes well with the treatments. Hope y'all aren't like our sibling who had autoimmune condition manifested 3 decades earlier than it should have. No, we have thyroid issues, so that's our autoimmune thing.
Oh, it is autoimmune?
Yeah.
Oh, whack.
Because we have Hashimoto's, which attacks your immune system. Which is why we have goiter, which is the enlargement of the thyroid glands. So, yeah, ours is autoimmune.
Whack. And our grandma had a weird autoimmune thing doctors just could never figure out. It was with her mouth, though. And she was always like, oh, my mouth is itching or burning. And I was like 8. I was like, man, I don't know what to do. Sorry, Grandma.
That sounds like an allergy issue.
I wonder, but it kind of, she changed her diet a zillion times.
Just joined. Hello, welcome in.
What's up?
Partner system has thyroid issues too. We have issues forgetting to take our meds. So.
Right. Oh man, you haven't taken your thyroid meds
in like a month.
Oh my god, dude, you're gonna die.
I'm not gonna die. This is probably part of the reason why we keep gaining weight.
I wonder, maybe. This is like the first time we've ever just said, whatever, I'm gonna make something really complex with absolutely no guidance whatsoever. And so far, I'm not disappointed. Everything's a little bit off, and some things aren't exactly even, but I mean, that's how skulls kind of are anyway.
Not sure if this is autoimmune thing, but when we're stressed, our histamine level goes up. That's
Histamine.
I think so. That's the allergy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does kind of sound autoimmune-ish. We don't know a lot about autoimmune stuff. Like, that's the first time we've ever even had to think about it, is when we got the result on the test last week, and now we're just like, should I start researching too? Man.
Meds are hard to consistently, especially when you have amnesia barriers and you're just like, woo. And then they're downstairs. ADHD says they don't exist.
I think I brought them up.
They're still in that basket.
It's in the drawer.
I didn't know that. You didn't tell me that.
Oh my god.
You didn't tell me. Our meds need to be in front of us.
Okay.
Which is why we carried our ADHD meds in the pocket the entire day so we could take the second pill, which we forgot because we were stressed out. So. Missed you guys. Realized I am a system about 2.5 years ago. Probably fragmented. I don't think we would have made it this far without you and knowing people like you exist. Aww.
Oh, glad we can help, honestly.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we just feel like we're in by the seat of our own pants through this chaotic life of ours.
We can, but
we do. That's how we exist. We just kind of make it up as we go along, because it's hard. It's almost impossible to make like 10 plans when you're wrangling your own brain half the time. 5-year financial plan? What's that?
You know, that dream that we had the other night with the notebook, I think we should make that a system journal, and I feel like that was a calling to us. Possibly we'll make it on stream at some point.
Making a journal?
It's the one that we were talking about with the paper that had little pockets and you pull it out for good memories. Write down things that you liked about the day.
This is Chloe.
Okay.
I don't remember what you were talking about earlier, and I'm sorry.
It was like 2 days ago.
I have not there for like 2 months, probably. I was taking a break.
I get it.
It is hard.
So
I
lucky
get
that
burnt out fast. So it's, yeah. It does sound like a hella good said so far, though.
Yeah, it's a really, we had a dream that, and it was not a good dream, but the journal was fantastic. So we had a journal that we had little pockets glued in with little pieces of paper on it, and whenever you would see like a really nice something that was just good the day, like in our dream we saw a kitten, and so we took out the journal and we got a little piece of paper, and the people we were hanging out with was like, we don't allow journals in here, like that is an emotional space that should be just kept at home. We were like, no, we write down like kitty, and we draw a little image of a cat, and then we stick it back in. Like there's nothing emotional about that. There's nothing, you know. And they just yelled at us, and we did it anyway. We still pulled out that piece of paper, and we still wrote down the little kitty, and then we drew a little graphic of a cat. And I definitely think that we should make that into a video. We should make that journal a reality and make a tutorial on how to make it, because I feel like that was a calling in our dream about how to journal differently. Because last stream we were talking about journaling and how we don't like doing journaling.
Oh, I need to open up my comments.
You're so lucky, or we're so lucky our amnesia barriers are made in such a manner to let most info get through, because if we forgot to take one of our meds, we'd be screwed. Yeah. This channel was a big help being trapped inside, learning about ourselves. Oh, I'm really glad. My assistant likes to wear a face mask. Has anyone else kept wearing masks? Not us, but we could understand that.
Yeah.
Not fun. It's like that. Basically, forgetting the trauma fully would actually expose the system, but it helps with stuff like this, for sure. Journal all the time, and for us, we use emojis for like feelings part work. Nice. Love that most of our authors don't like writing. Okay, so that dream would definitely be translated into real world use, because we don't like journaling. In order to process some of our traumas and emotions, we will write short stories. We're actually writing a book that we're not going to detail on here, but it's about 40,000 words at this point, and we're 11 chapters in, so it's a pretty good book. But as far as actual journaling, we do not like actual journaling. So I feel like actually making a journal that would be better for systems, but like a DIY journal, you know, we could do a live stream and do it together or something. That would be really fun. That would actually be really fun.
Alright, I just had to count out the exact amount of stitches. Now these two will be even. Chaos. I love it.
Paper is done. I'm willing to go till 10.
Okay.
I told him we'll be there in a little bit. We don't find it hard to journal sometimes, then we don't end up doing it at all. That's good. Typing is a bit easier, but information can be lost so easily on a device because there's so many places. Yeah.
We tried to have a few different system apps, but it's so hard, like, consistently using any of them.
Mix of journaling and scrapbooking. Yeah, that's basically what it would be, for not pictures. Like, it would be drawings, but I suppose you could put pictures in there if you wanted to. That would be amazing. Been wanting to get organized with them. Yeah, I'm glad that our brain came up with something that would actually be helpful instead of just the continuous nightmares that we've been having. We had a nightmare that at some point, I don't know, we were arguing and it was like an arguing goblin would like try to come up through your throat and then we couldn't breathe and we had to like pull it out and then we woke up gasping for air. So I assume we held our breath in our sleep, which is not good. So I'm actually glad that we had a dream that is helpful and not full. But yeah, I don't remember everything about the journal, but just that one page where we had little pockets with tiny pieces of paper that we just take out and then we'd move into the like drawn pocket, and so you'd have the scrap paper and then the pocket to put the finished product in. You just grab a piece and we put the kitten and then we drew a little kitty and then we put it in the pocket in our dream. It was good. We don't journal because one, we forget it, but also info blocks for our system is weird. Certain stuff can be said but not written, or written but not said. Can only be expressed via images, etc. I get that. I feel like that's part of the reason why we really want to do this particular type of journal.
Yeah, we're definitely that way too. Like, some will literally be internally barred from literally saying certain words in certain sequences, and it's super frustrating.
Our dream is mostly work related. Don't know what to say to that.
That's wild. Ours is mostly like cement buildings and streets, and patches of subdivisions, suburban areas. It's exhausting. I hate those dreams. Wake up all tired.
Our dreams are really intricate, very maze-like. There's like 3 categories. There's criticization, so we get criticized in our dream. There's maze-like structures that we have come to know as part of our inner world. We wonder about the last dream that we had that was like that with all the animals and stuff where there was a crocodile trying to eat us. And then there are...
Oh, that dream.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, buddy. Uh-oh.
That was interesting. I mean, that
you
would
made
probably...
a whole Minecraft structure of that. Like, it was intricate. You spent like months on that thing.
Yeah. I'm talking about this newest dream that we had.
Oh, another one.
Yeah. But there's criticization dreams, mazy dreams, and then... I don't know.
Yeah, dreams are crazy. I don't like them.
And then very nice dreams sometimes. Those are very few and far between. Yeah, probably because when we were younger, going back and forth to Japan, to America a lot, so it could be away. It is possible.
I think that would make sense.
It is your subconscious. I should probably turn these off.
I need to preserve some battery. Oh, nice. There's funny people in here. Sweet.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Thank you all for joining the live.
See, I told you guys, if you guys like the live more, people do end up showing up. It reaches a higher audience. We're not vying for likes. We just want more people in our lives. Oh, it works though. It really does. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm sure we could build on the journaling, the journal that we have in It'd be good.
Right, I bet you could come up with some really cool stuff to add.
Yeah.
I did that one really awesome system planning journal. Did that get bought at the thing? I think it did. The conference.
We didn't make one for systems. We made one for ourselves. We made just regular journals, the sewing journal, but we didn't. The only weird thing that happened with my dreams is when I went to trade school, I started having nightmares. I only just got the notification. I'm sorry. We don't control the notifications. But
YouTube's weird sometimes.
But I do know that the likes do go up. We get more of our followers in here, so I'm not positive why it does that, but that's just how it rolls. I've had this awful recurring dream where I wake up underwater. It's terrifying. Oh gosh, we have a recurring dream every few years where we're trapped in a car in our childhood home. There are traffic cones on fire, and somehow that translates to the car being on fire. And then there's other dream. Oh, that's a subcategory of dream that we have. It's just traffic dreams. I feel like maybe that is why we have such bad anxiety when you're driving.
Right.
Because we've had dreams where we're in construction zones and our grandma will drive off and onto like power cables and try to balance the car, and then eventually we'll just end up falling into a lake or a river. There was this one where we were in a tunnel and you guys were driving and you were like, okay, we're gonna go down these stairs, and I was like, no, that's not our exit, what are you doing? And you're just like, let's go, and like we both flew out on shield, like both of us just like and you were like, okay, let's get back in the car, and I was like, oh my god, what is happening?
Road trip.
I've had a dream where I'm getting a car while we're in a construction zone, and there's these like puppies on the side of the road, and you're like, get back in the car, I'm with you, and then you start driving off while I'm like trying to grab these dogs.
Oh my god.
Oh.
This is 4 or 5 rows. No, I think that's 5 rows.
Just got lucky you guys were on. Our dreams are typically nonsense, though the one where I think I got the closest to my inner body was going, being off auto breathing, and then slingshotted back into the body and waking. Oh gosh. Like, my brain would say, hey, you're in sleep paralysis, and when I'd get out, still dreaming and still in paralysis. It was terrifying. Oh my goodness. We don't have dreams, we just have nightmares most of the time. Nightmares are awful. We're probably gonna head to bed. One of the gatekeepers yelling at me, okay, well, have a good night.
No problem.
One time I woke up, heard the dorm staff wake everyone up because there was a fire, but not our room. It was awful, and I'm glad they haven't happened since I left. Oof.
Oh man, yeah, that's scary.
It's 5:30. I woke up and popped in, fell off my bike yesterday, so probably twinged the injury to wake myself. Oh man. Our dad was such a reckless driver when we were younger. The traffic anxiety is so real. Our dad continuously drove recklessly, and then one day we got a call that we weren't gonna go horseback riding because he got into rear end on the trestle, which is just like this bridge from the city to I-5, and there was, the lane to go in, so it was like this. He was here, and then somebody came up behind him and didn't slow down, so he had to go like this. So he was smushed between a car and the barrier, and he, got in there, and oh my god. After that, we were just like, Dad, you need to drive more safe. And he was like, I was driving, I was stopped.
Right, that's how it happens sometimes. Like, we were literally, the only car accident we've been in is we were sitting, parked, eating our lunch, and some chick backs into us. And we're like, dude, this is a 2015 with 0 collisions, man. We weren't too mad, though, because, she was the daughter of one of our friends. We're like, okay, small world.
I've been talking about traffic dreams for probably Glenn. Our subconscious like to wrap all onto just near traffic nightmares. Dreams are either really cool, confusing, happy, or terrifying. Have you guys been aware that it's a dream that only happened once and the moment I realized I woke up? We have been aware of a few things, but it's mostly third-person dreams, which is really mostly inner world stuff happening, and yeah.
Sometimes we have that when we have those really weird inner world dreams, like that one.
Sweet long boy.
Oh man, yeah. That one dream where those fragments that I fused from were discovered. Yeah, I'm one of the more recently fused alters. I'm still getting used to our hair being this short. I'm upset about this. I'm not happy about this haircut. I'm mad. Our hair looks so good, and now it's gone. I'm gonna borrow Natalia's wig.
Assume the slingshot shot sensation was our gatekeeper, realizing I had slipped out of. Sir, you were ridiculous. Slipped out of the front and went nope because apparently I am to remain front until further notice. Oof. One time I told a person in my dream they were in a dream and don't exist, and immediately felt dread and their faces dropped as if I had said something I wasn't supposed to.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a whole thing about not talking to people in dreams.
I want to talk to people in dreams. I want to look at clocks in dreams. And I want to read things in dreams. Those are all things you're not supposed to do in dreams. I'm so curious.
I've continuously had dreams that it was like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 hours before we were supposed to wake up, and we were so mad that we woke up, and we knew because it was like our old school alarm clock that had the red numbers on it, and we were like, man, we shouldn't be up at this hour, and then went back to sleep, and then woke up in real life and was late for work.
I've seen a fox in dreams before, though. Because we were always just so paranoid about checking what time it is. We always have to know what time it is, man. Exactly the minute amount, too. Not just the hour amount.
We've also read things in dreams. I mean, our whole journal dream, we literally wrote down cute kitty. Those were words. Those are tangible words. One time I had an ad in my dream. I walked in a building and a pop-up showed up. Oh my goodness.
That's crazy. Hi, Ludo. Hi, Cone Boy. He's wearing a cone and he has to make it everyone's problem. Where did my class needle go? Dang it.
I have not moved.
I lose this thing more than a crochet hook. It's crazy.
We are wearing the cone. I know, if you scroll back for a second to the very, very beginning, Kiki jump scared the screen before anybody was in here. It was the cutest thing ever. I guess Ludo wanted to one-up her.
He's like, look at me, I'm so beautiful in my neckwear. I've done that a couple times.
You happy boy. He's happy that I'm petting him. Never thought I'd say this, but I think you need a dream ad blocker. Reply, yeah, Panda, I just think they will overcharge for ad-free dreams. Ain't that the truth, though?
Literally.
I don't
what?
know.
How, man?
I have not moved an inch.
Not there.
Looking into the remote job I emailed to y'all. What are y'all planning to eat Thanksgiving? They need to fill out the application, but we got the link and.
Yeah, I need to redo my resume a little bit.
And as far as Thanksgiving goes, we don't know because we are going to hang out with vegan friends,
Right.
and they will be making dinner.
We get vegan Thanksgiving this year. It's gonna be very interesting. I'm actually pretty excited, and they know we're allergic to soy, so they will hopefully not use any.
Yeah. You're such a sweet boy. So, other than that, I am so glad our dreams are mostly nonsense now, unlike when the system was first emerging and so many systems shut up via them. Which, horror-heavy system, yay, oh.
Horror-heavy system?
Yeah.
Oh, mood.
Is there a way to get better dreams, or is it probably some trauma that one of my authors is going through? Your dreams are your subconscious, so whatever your subconscious is latching onto. We found that melatonin gives us decent dreams. I dream really heavily when we take melatonin, so we gotta be careful with that. I think the effects of Adderall are giving us the intense dreams because we've had intense dreams like night after night. So I feel like Adderall might be actually giving us some intense dreams.
That would make sense.
Vegan Thanksgiving sounds like it can be yummy. I had some hummus and tabbouleh a few days ago. I'm planning to get it for dinner tomorrow.
We're gonna like vegan one of our mom's cookie recipes.
But yeah, I don't know if there's a way to get better dreams. I just know that melatonin makes our dreams interesting and usually not bad. Sometimes we'll have like zombie apocalypse dreams on melatonin. But for us, those are good dreams for us.
You love us, the zombie apocalypse in this house.
Yeah, they're fun. We get to go and run around and collect things, make sure our family stays where they're supposed to. I swear, ham this Thanksgiving. Turkey kind of sucks. Turkey only sucks if you don't know to do like the injectables. The injectables are fantastic. Look up Black Creator turkey recipes because those are the best. I swear if there's... Oh, I already read that. My bad. I reached a point where after waking up, I would just mentally visualize and reach out and basically mentally shake/ground them into reality and not try to chase me nightmares.
Pretty much. We have to do that, like, after we find those discovery dreams, we're like, oh man, who are you? Where are you?
Our most recent, possibly, inner world dream I've had twice. So each time we've had this dream, it was slightly different because we took different paths, which makes me feel like it's part of our inner world somewhere. But we started out in this like cabin house, and we were told rules of this new world, and it was like ahead but behind the times. It was weird. And we had cell phones, but we weren't allowed to use them other than to look at the time. Don't know what that was about. And we weren't allowed to drive cars because it was illegal, but there were cars in the world, which is weird. But after we got past what we'll call the tutorial phase of our dream, we got to this point where you either took a car and drove right, and you had to go through a pond, which wasn't very deep. It was like a foot deep, so you could drive through it. And there was an alligator there, or you could go left through this maze of animals. It was a wood structure that was very weirdly put together, and you would go up into it, and there was like a few different types of monkeys, a couple of tigers which were actually friendly, so it was like someone had tamed the animals. um, the monkeys were trying to communicate with us in our second dream. The first dream we took the right hand turn, and we ended up wake before being eaten alive by a crocodile, so we woke up before that happened. But the second time we had the dream, we went left to that area, and so we were able to see all the monkeys. There was like uh, monkeys in the floor, which there was like gaps in the wood and stuff, and you could look down. There was different types of I think there was chimps. There was the orangutans, and I think there were some baboons. There was this snake. So this is the other part, is the reason in the first stream that we didn't go into the structure was because there was this very beautiful python. It was very long and yellow with black circles, but it was like that pale yellow. And the people we were with didn't want to go past it, but we were in the second one. The first one, we just went along with them and went the other route. In the second dream, we went past the snake. We were like, guys, it's fine. It's whatever. This snake is not dangerous. And we just went past the snake and went into this structure. And at the end of the dream, we were trying to talk to, I think it was the orangutans. And they were trying to communicate to us, but they didn't know any sign language. And we were trying to figure it out before the cell phone carrying rang, and then we woke up. And I was very upset about that. It was a good dream. It was a good dream. But that's one of the like more in-depth dreams that we've had.
Well, good evening.
It reached a point where after waking up, I would just mentally visualize and reach out and basically mentally shake. Oh, I already read that. I thought we had a new comment. My bad. But yeah, so some of the dreams that we remember, I feel like that's just like inner world stuff, or things that are really important to remember. Alright, we're doing pretty good. We're just talking about dreams currently. Look at little eyebrows. Look at his little eyebrows. In the he's got little eyebrows. Run away, Blue, run.
Don't tell me I have eyebrows. I don't want eyebrows.
I don't want eyebrows. Oh. We got that kitty, and then we got Mr. Cone Man because he got neutered and he won't stop grooming himself. So, yeah, Mr. Cone Man. Mr. Cone Man, you're your boy. And then we got Grumpy because she looks grumpy. Ludo, you look so done with the world. Oh, revenge hearts.
He does that. He really does.
He does. It's revenge farts, and you can't tell me otherwise. Main dream. Grumpy. Main dream I remember from then is being chased by nightmare animatronics from FNAF and chasing them. Me, it happened so many times. By the end, I think I kicked one. They reached out afterwards. Yeah, that definitely happens. Some of the constant in my dreams is when I'm in a store, but I can tell I'm waking up, so I grab a bunch of stuff as if I'm gonna be there when I wake up.
Yes. You go, crap. I'm about to leave. I better grab the stuff.
Right? Oh, man. Do any one of you guys experience this type of association where even though you're awake, you go into a dream state, as in like a 360 4D dream, but you didn't go to sleep? Yeah, we've done that by waking up and then partially falling back asleep because we didn't want to get up in the morning, but we can still hear what's going on. Mr. Man, you go that way.
Yeah, like that happens to us a lot. I think it's like in the way where you can't move and you're awake, but your body is like asleep, or is that sleep paralysis?
It's paralysis.
And that happens a lot when we're falling asleep. Like you'll say something, or you're like, "Hey, are you awake?" And we'll be
We've
like,
had full-on conversations with you, and you're like, I don't remember that. Like the other night when you rolled your leg on Blue, and we were like,
"No, I remember that."
okay. You didn't when you first woke up.
No, I definitely remember that.
Alright, sir. You need to get off the bed. You're having itch. Go. Sorry. Can I get a wet wipe? Thank you.
Wait, boy. You do need to stay there. I'll give him some catnip on the scratcher.
Dreams are trippy.
Okay, long. This way. Yeah. I just put somebody's go.
Alright, I got most of it off. Alright, we got 5 minutes till we gotta end the stream, so if you have any questions or comments or anything like that, type them now or forever wait until next week. Yeah, gotta go pick up papers. Y'all are great. Questions, comments, dad jokes. What's the prettiest pride flag? I have no clue. We like them all. Alright, 4 minutes, guys.
I'm trying to think of all the pride flags that are really pretty. There are a lot of really good ones.
To be or not to be? Probably not to be.
Sometimes.
42.
42.
Alright. Anything else before we end the live? Will you guys be streaming next week? That's like a 99% possibility, yeah.
Ooh, a song that we're obsessed with right now.
Dead Men Don't R-Word. Yep. If you haven't listened to it, I would. It's fantastic.
And we've been listening to a lot of Jordy Kiefer, which is slutty country music. We can't escape from it. It's just a bunch in like our liked songs now, so we're just vibing.
Incredible song. Nice song, yes.
Yes.
All right, you guys have a good night,
Yes.
and we will see you all next week. Hopefully on Sunday we will announce the time. I cannot tell you for certain what time as of right now.
Yeah, we have a appointment with therapist on that next Monday, so probably afternoon, like 3-ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we'll announce the time for sure on Sunday, so check that community tab on Sunday. Have a good night, guys. Go
Good
God
night.
Squad.
Progress.
Yes.
Yes. Skull. Oh, this is looking so good. Oh my goodness.
All right, have a good night, y'all.
Good night, goblins.